it's been a little while. We haven't seen you live for a good couple of weeks, but considering it's Friday and considering the conversations that we had earlier on, we thought it would be high time to come and say hello. And basically, yeah, here we are.
Hey!
Respect.
How's it going, everyone?
Yeah.
It's been a mad few weeks, hasn't it?
Has been a mad few weeks.
I mean, what? Or a mad few months, one could even say.
Yeah, it's been mad since the 23rd of March and probably a little bit since then as well. 23rd of March, for those of you who haven't got the date in your mind, was the day that we were all cast into lockdown. Now here in this household, we were locked down a week before because we were kind of a bit nervous about it all. But here we are now.
Forgot my radio mic.
Oh, he's got his radio mic now though.
Yeah, man. I hope you're all well. We wanted to just have a little check-in, really, and hang out. And we used to do this show called Beers with Bosh on Instagram and sometimes on Facebook. So we thought this Friday would be a nice moment for an impromptu Beers with Bosh, check in with all of you, see how you're all doing, and update you on like where we've been, what we've been doing, what's going to be happening moving forward with Bosh. Now, but first, the beers.
Yes, beers with Bosh.
Cheers.
It wouldn't be anything without the actual beers. So cheers to you, and cheers to you. And yeah, it's good to see you. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you didn't know, we've been going live. We had been going live for 8 solid weeks, and that was like every weekday at 6 p.m. we would whack on the live setup and we cooked some food for you, and we had a really wonderful time doing it.
Yeah, man, so much fun. We've cooked up a right storm, and we were planning to carry on for a few more weeks, but then BLM happened. There was the kind of George Floyd incident and all of the Black Lives Matter situation, the upswell that happened after that, which is a fantastic thing. And we wanted to show our support. We wanted to be involved in that. But also because we cook plant-based food and we like to be excited about plant-based food, it just didn't feel right to be doing that live whilst all of this mad stuff was going on. So we kind of about turned and decided we would spend the time showing our support for the BLM movement, and we've been sharing our platform with collaborators ever since. And we're going to carry on doing that a little bit moving forwards. So thank you so much for all of your notes of support. We had a load of really nice messages from people supporting that. Thank you for those, and it really meant a lot at that time.
Yeah, it certainly did. So what we've basically decided to do a week ago when the Blackout Tuesday happened, we were like, we are going to black out our whole platform in terms of dropping content onto our grids on both Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. So we thought what we'd do is just black out our own content, but give people the opportunity to talk about their own content on our stories. So we've been uplifting people on stories, and with the response we got from that was really, really good. And we felt good about doing it as well because we wanted to provide our platform to other people.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing that more moving forward. We want to be a part of the change. So yeah, expect lots more high quality food from other creators, from black creators, some creators of colour on Bosh, for the ongoing future, but also loads more recipes because we are ready to kick things off again. So we've talked about bringing our nightly lives to an end as the kind of lockdown starts to ease. And we wanted to pop in and tell you like exactly what we're planning moving forward from here on in.
Yeah, we've got some exciting things planned for you guys.
Yeah.
And obviously, the exciting things all revolve around tasty vegan recipes.
Yeah. Before we do that, before we tell you what we've got planned moving forward, we've got Kathy in my ear. Producer Kathy. Feels familiar, doesn't it, to have producer Kathy in here again. Darren and MJ are upstairs as usual. We might even manage to get them down at some point later on. But we want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who've joined us every single night. It's been a proper pleasure to share that with you all. And I would say it's helped us to get through lockdown, to be able to have that kind of constant, what's the word I'm looking for?
Just routine and structure.
Yeah, routine and structure, and also support from all of you. So thank you.
Yeah, because obviously we reckon that we've provided quite a lot of value over the course of the past 8 weeks because we've been giving you recipes that you could cook along with, which we hope you did. And for us personally, like Henry says, it was something to look forward to at the end of the day and something to work towards. And it kind of gave us a bit of purpose, so it was a lot of fun.
And you've all been providing value to each other as well. So you've all been giving each other love in the comments, on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Twitch. We tested out Instagram. Some of you might have caught us as we tried to make Instagram work, but that didn't really work that well. But thank you for all being friendly and supportive of each other. Because at times like this, you do all need to pull together, I think.
Yeah, definitely. The strength in numbers. And what we've basically thought about over the past couple of weeks is how can we continue giving you the things that you want, but not in the format that we've gotten used to over the course of the past 8 weeks. So, we're going to be giving you recipes, but we're going to be giving them in ways that you've never seen before.
So, before we get into that, we would love to take a couple of questions. So if you have any, Kathy, let me know. But let's start off with a couple for each other. How has your lockdown been, Ian?
Lockdown, initially I was quite nervous because I thought, Jesus, we've got the bubonic plague on our hands and there's every chance that we might not see it out. But in actual fact, we were blessed enough to remain healthy. And actually, one of the things that I've loved most about lockdown is actually getting healthy up. Like using it as an opportunity to sort of exercise every day, to do a lot of listening to podcasts, to find a bit of grounding. So I'm going to look back with fondness over the course of lockdown, to be honest. It's been good. What about you?
Yeah, obviously it's been a tough time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
We know people who have been unwell, and obviously a lot of people sadly didn't make it through the coronavirus. So, it's a somber time for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's all been on our minds. And I feel like it is a bit of a strange thing to have mentally to get through. But we have been lucky to live in a house with nice people.
Yeah.
As you say, we've been that's MJ saying, woo! We've been on our fitness. We've had a purpose, which was creating lives with everybody. So I think that has helped me through. And there's also been a moment for reflection where you could kind of slow down the pace of life, stop spending money on things. We live in London, and so as you're moving around London, it's quite easy to spend money, whether it's on food out, can't do that anymore, or getting in an Uber or whatever.
Travel or whatever it may be.
Now, every night, we just make food, make videos, and then go to bed.
Yeah, it's been a strange time, but it's been good. I was actually listening to a podcast with Tim Ferriss, and the guest he was talking to, they were talking about the great pause. It's about how we will look back at this time, and maybe, a lot of people might look at it with an actual serious fondness.
Yeah, it's like Lent, or Ramadan. It's a moment for, they have one in Hebrew, Jewish people have one as well. I forget what it's called. It might be Yom Kippur.
Passover as well.
It's the moment of reflection, atonement, where you kind of just down tools and slow down and reconsider life and priorities and stuff. And I feel like, at least for us, thankfully we haven't been injured by this, and I know a lot of people have, but it's been a moment for us to have a reflection on life, which has been good.
It's been really, really good. And I think obviously the lives were really good. We really enjoyed it. We got better as time went on. We got better presenting.
We moved it from there to here.
Yeah, we sorted out the tech and stuff, and it's been wicked.
Yeah. So as far as we were going to get some questions. Kathy, did you have any questions for us before I?
We're waiting for questions from Kathy.
Do we have any plans for more activism outside of the kitchen? We were at the Black Lives Matter march just last weekend. We went Saturday and Sunday. We were at the Black Lives Matter march
2016,
4 years ago. So we were at Extinction Rebellion helping out last year. We cooked for them in this kitchen, and we made cookies for them. And I think we're always quite activistic.
Active.
And we're going to keep that up. And it's nice that we can now be talking about being anti-racist and having that as a core part of everything that we do. So we're going to carry it on. It will mostly be kitchen related, but it will be both about plant-based food and also, promoting diversity.
Yeah, and equality, and just the things that are actually right, the things that we believe in. Because I think what we've come to realise is that we do have a big platform, and before this, Like we were a bit like, oh yeah, we've got a big platform, that's cool, we can like, you know, cook some recipe videos and put them out there and a lot of people will see them and hopefully a few people might turn vegan. But in actual fact, it's like when you've got like essentially up to 3 million people watching what you're doing, like we have a social responsibility to do the best that we can with the platform that we have built. And we, from here on in, we were going to do that forevermore.
Yeah. And also, you know, we listen to people who comment and message us and stuff, and there were lots of people messaging us about the Black Lives Matter stuff, and we thank all of them. And everyone who's given messages of support, messages of encouragement, even just messages of kind of information that we needed to know. So thank you for all of that, and we were listening, and we still are. Yeah. So the next question from Kathy is, will we be continuing, will there be any more lives?
Will there be any more lives? Well, I think the time has come for a natural end for the daily lives, okay? And the reason why that's happening is because things are changing. It looks like we're coming out of lockdown. It looks like Boris is slowly lifting the lid on
Can't believe you just mentioned Boris.
Well,
Beers with Bosh. Boris has to get involved.
Yeah, and like he's basically said that we can start sort of entering back into some kind of normality, and I feel that people go to work, people have a commute, so going live at 6 p.m. maybe isn't as valuable as it would once be. So we have decided to put an ultimate pause on that, unless of course we hit another kind of wave and we go back down into lockdown, which means that we'll probably go back to that. But we are going to have a little bit of live in our content schedule going forward.
Absolutely. So the content schedule. We are going to be doing lives, but they won't be daily, right? So we've got this lovely space now and we've spent a lot of time getting it working right. So we're going to carry on shooting here and we're going to carry on doing lives. But we're going to move to a world where we have 2 recipes a week and 2 extended recipes a week. So we'll both do the traditional hands in pans Bosh videos with the delicious recipes that you know us for, but we'll also here do a little cook along as well. So we'll each have 1 cook along a week. And then to top that off, what we want to do is we want to do that live in a separate video. But that separate video will be a slightly different format. It will be a longer live and it will exist within Twitch and within our Team Bosh group. Because I mean, we're literally, right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the camera and we'll be here doing our recipe videos. It could take an hour, it'll be an hour and a half. So you'll get to glimpse behind the scenes. And that will be either on the Team Bosh group, we'll stream it live to there, but we'll also stream it to Twitch at www.twitch.tv/BoshLive. We'll pop that in the comments.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a new beginning, but we're not afraid of a new beginning. We've had many a new beginning. We started out like the first new beginning was making actual recipe videos, and the second new beginning after the recipe videos came the recipe writing, and then it was a book. And then it was like building different channels like Instagram, YouTube after Facebook where we started. And then it was the TV show, and then it was the lives in lockdown. So now this is the next iteration of Bosh. It's the next logical, natural progression. And we invite you all to come on this journey of which we will have a great time.
And for those of you who have been missing the Living on the Veg TV show, there have been a lot of people actually were messaging in the lives because they took the Facebook page went down. Don't know why that happened. You can find pretty much any of those recipes on our website, bosh.tv. But because you've asked us, we have like painstakingly created all of those videos again to live on our social media channels. So for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be running specials on all of those Living on the Veg recipes, where you'll be able to see them cooked in a Boshy style, and me and Ian will be like narrating them. It's like a director's cut. Yeah. We'll just be sat there chatting through them.
There's all episodic content as well. So it's like episode 1, you'll see the recipes from episode 1. And so it's definitely going to be really, really cool. It's going to provide a lot of value for you guys and hopefully some seriously tasty food that you will cook at home.
Yes. So to sum it all up, new series of content is coming in the next few weeks. And that's going to be these new recipes where you're going to get both the recipe video and a cook along and a live behind the scenes on our Team Bosh group and on twitch.tv/BoshLive. That's coming soon, but almost immediately we're going to go on to Living on the Veg content, where we're going to show you all of the recipes we cook during Living on the Veg, and we'll kind of talk through them, narrate them. And that's the next couple of weeks.
And like we said, spotlights are going to be really important. So we opened up this live with telling you that we're going to be working with other creators, and that will carry on every single Saturday. Every Saturday we're going to shine the spotlight on a creator that we think deserves the spotlight, and we're going to lift up loads of people at the same time of promoting vegan food. It's going to be great.
Yes, and thank you so much. I just had a question in the comments about animal rights and about protesting for animal rights. That's a cause that's really close to our hearts. You know, we were there with Animal Rebellion last year. We're always on the animal rights marches as well. And in a weird way, because we're promoting vegan food, everything that we do is centered around animals and trying to reduce animal cruelty. So we will absolutely carry that on. It's a cause that's really deep to our hearts.
Yeah, the promotion of vegan food is why we set Bosh up, and the promotion of vegan food is for the benefit of the non-human friends of ours.
Yeah, and the climate, and you know, all of the other reasons that we all know so well. Cheers, dude.
Cheers. Yes. So this is it. This is the beginning of the next chapter.
The next
Bosh.
phase. But it has been fun, and I've like enjoyed this world. And normally you're sat over there. I'm sat, it's kind of weird where we're both like in here like this. There's MJ, by the way. Say hey, MJ, do you want to come and say hello? So many of you who've been joining us will know that MJ and Darren will pop down and say hello. Here's MJ.
Here she is.
How are you doing?
I'm very excited to DJ.
Nice.
I've got 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes slot.
Henry was going to teach me to DJ.
But I haven't had time.
Happened. And now we've got half an hour until Bosh Lounge.
Bosh Lounge.
So I don't think I'm partaking.
Here's Darren. Welcome, dude. How's it going?
I'm good.
It's like the gang reunited again.
Yeah, I know. It feels like it's been a while since we've all, the four of us stood here looking at this camera.
Right, the camera with no food here now.
I should be standing in this kitchen a lot.
Yeah. And of course there's no food, but as Ian says, there's no food to feed you.
Which is a shame.
I know. I've got to go back upstairs.
Numbers out of 10 for the beer instead.
It's going to be a 10 all the way.
I haven't had a beer this whole lockdown.
Oh, really?
It's crazy.
I mean, I had a drink on your birthday.
Yeah, well, that was April the 10th.
Darren's very healthy.
A very healthy
But
man.
I feel like this weekend might be...
It might be the weekend.
Okay.
They're relaxing the lockdown a little bit, I feel.
Yeah, I reckon it's cool now. Yeah, and do you know what else is cool? The fact that right after this, we're opening up the Bosh Lounge again.
We are, yeah. That's going to be exciting, right?
MJ's DJing. Darren's going to
I'm not
DJ.
ready for it.
Yeah.
So you're going to DJ? Are you ready?
You're terrified of me DJing.
Well, I don't know if you know what you're doing.
Can I have a half an hour lesson?
You haven't got, we're live constantly. Yeah, you'll work it out.
I'll press
Are you
play
playing a
and
set, D?
Yeah, it'd be
I
cool.
don't know if I'm playing a set.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll find out.
7 o'clock.
But if you do want to check out the Bosh Lounge, that's going to be at twitch.tv/Bosh Live. 7 to 7:15 we'll be kicking that off, so come find us there.
It's been good.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. I would say we'll bring you some food, but we haven't got any food to bring you.
Damn it.
Wow.
Cool.
Shall we open up for a couple more questions?
Yeah, man, I'm ready for some questions if Kat's got any. Kitty Cat, you got any questions, son?
So here's a question. How many cookbooks can we see ourselves doing in the future?
We will continue to write cookbooks for as long as you guys want them. Basically, I think
that's a good answer.
We released that so the first cookbook we did, we hoped for great things. We wanted to provide real value and show people that vegan food can be really, really tasty. And that cookbook has now ended up as being the biggest selling vegan cookbook ever, and the numbers keep on growing on that. And the Bish Bash Bosh did really well, and Healthy Vegan's done really well, and Speedy's coming out, and that hopefully will do really well. We are going to be doing more cookbooks after Speedy, and after those are done, we hope to be doing more. We're still young, we're still very, very passionate about this, so we're ready to keep on feeding you guys for as long as you'll have us.
Absolutely. And so we have another question, which is, what is our favourite beer? Well, we like the vegan beers from Brewdog. They're really cool, and they're just up the road, so thankfully they were open. Outside of that, I mean, I'm partial to a Peroni.
Yeah, I like the Brewdogs though, man. The Brewdogs are good.
Yeah, Brewdogs are good.
And if there's a Brewdog near you, watch out.
Oh, right. What for?
Just go to a Brewdog in the not so distant future. Watch out.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, there might be a thing happening there.
There might be a thing happening there.
Secrets. Right, and another thing to mention is that we are going to be going live on Instagram real soon, in about 15 minutes time, in fact, with Kimberly Renee. So Kimberly is a wicked creator on Instagram, and we're going to be kind of showcasing one of her recipes over this weekend. So we will be popping live with her for about 15 minutes at 6:45. It's a packed schedule.
It's been a busy day.
Yeah.
It's been a really busy day.
Yeah, what have you lot been up to? Post in the comments below so that Kathy can feed us your comments. What's everyone's day/week been like? We want to hear from you.
Yeah, if we've got any more questions, we're ready for you right now.
Will the Bosh Lounge continue?
The Bosh Lounge will continue in some form, I'm sure, and hopefully, if we ever go back to normal, whatever that actually is, you never know, we might DJ out live one time.
Well, I mean, we did for the launch of Bish Bash Bosh. We
Yeah,
had
we
a
did.
little party there. That was cool.
Yes.
So yes, Bosh Lounge will continue. I would like to say that we will do Bosh Lounge in this new vein of content
Yeah.
pretty much weekly.
Yeah.
I think every week when we're not here, obviously we can't do it, but every week that we are here, we'll be doing
We'll do it, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's two of us, so if one of us isn't here, the other one can do it, and vice versa.
And then we could even maybe we could do it from afar. Maybe, right?
We can pre-record.
Get other people to tune in as well, to dial in. So, because we were chatting to Biff from Biff's Jack Shack, he does a bit of DJing.
Yeah, man, he's a
So
G.
we might be able to kind of lock those people in to do a set as well. So we could do a kind of
Collab.
ongoing program whereby and we could get the ethics guys to DJ as well.
Benj and Ellis.
Yeah. We
100%.
could get them to dial in and do a set, and we could do like a kind of back to back night.
Yeah, so in short, I think,
Yes.
we should carry on.
Yeah, all over that. We're definitely going to make that happen. So we'll be doing that tonight from about 7. It might be a little bit after 7 because we're obviously talking to Kimberly Renee first. But do tune in. We'll play some tunes this evening.
It's going to be good.
And the reminder of where you can find us is www.twitch.tv/BoshLive. What is it?
www.twitch.tv. That's it.
Go
that's
there.
Where you need to go.
That's where you'll find it.
Yeah. Twitch.tv/Bosh Live, and you've got it.
Cheers, guys. What an absolute pleasure. And, just stay well. We hope you're all looking after each other. We've been looking after each other in this house.
Yeah.
And there's never been a more important time to kind of reach out and be nice to people, I think. Do you feel like everything is a bit like a tinderbox right now? All the tensions are so high, maybe because we've all been locked up for kind of 10 weeks, 12 weeks, maybe more.
I think we all need a little bit of human contact. I think it's important to sort of have a little bit of closeness every now and again. Be it a hug, be it a kiss, be it a fist pump, be it a handshake.
The distance.
And, we're all very, very distant. No, but the distance thing aside, it's part of humanity.
Yeah,
right?
that's why it's difficult when you get told to keep away from people. But obviously health is paramount. Do look after yourselves. But also look after your friends. So I think if you've got a family member like a mum, dad, sister who may be feeling the pain a little bit, or maybe you've had a crossword with a friend over the phone or something, might be a nice time to reach out and kind of fix that from afar.
There's definitely reasons for the madness.
Yeah, because you don't know what's going on with them in their minds. And then when we dial forwards and we think about Black Lives Matter and everything that's been going on there, that's been a super emotional time. If you're friends with black people, if you're friends with people of colour, reach out to them, drop them a little text. They will appreciate that. And you'd rather be in the group of people who are supportive than in the ones who aren't. So that's one thing we definitely have taken away from this. And it's just reach out to your friends anyway, man. It's a tough time. We've got to help each other through this.
100%. Any more questions?
Any more questions, Kathy?
Kitty cat, come on.
Can we do more gluten-free recipes, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
What would more mean? That's the question.
Yeah.
Just any, Kathy says.
Any. Just more gluten-free, or any gluten-free. Yes, we can. Oh, well, do you know what? We can probably do better than that. Why don't we do a how to gluten-free-anize vegan food hack video.
Yeah, that's a great video. Yeah,
Let's do that.
yeah. How to make vegan food gluten-free.
Yeah.
Hacks.
So it's like, oh yeah, you want to make a pizza, you use gluten-free flour. You want to make a pasta, you use gluten-free pasta. You want to do this, you want to do that, boom. We're going to make that video for you. We'll provide real value. That's what we're here for.
Thank you for your comments. You see, we do listen, and we really appreciate all of your input because it's really helpful.
Yes, very good.
Right, we have to get ourselves ready for Kimberly Renee and make ourselves look pretty and things. So we're gonna, I mean, how long have we got?
Yeah, we need more. Whatever we've got, we need more.
Luckily, we have a vegan makeup artist called OMJ over there who will hopefully be able to pretty us up. Look, she's shimmying over there. Look at her.
She's dancing.
She's got a 20-minute set later on Bosch Live, apparently. Did you give her a 20-minute set? I don't remember.
Well, yeah, man. She gave me an hour set.
Oh, well, that's true, yeah. So we're going to sort ourselves out for that, have a nice little beer. And so I guess we have to love you and leave you.
Yeah.
For 15 minutes.
Of course. So if you want to tune in and see us chat to Kimberly, which we're sure you do, see us on Instagram, bosh.tv, in 15 minutes time. It's going to be a lot of good fun.
And if you want to just, have a bit of a Boshy evening, then come over to twitch.tv/Bosh Live around 7 p.m. We'll play you some nice music and we'll just hang out together for the next few hours. There's a real cool little community over there, so it'll be really nice to see you there.
Yeah, it's going to be wicked. Guys, it's always a pleasure. See you soon.
Big love, everybody. Bye-bye. This is where you realise we don't have the buttons, and so
now we
just have to walk over here and turn it off.
Look, we've got our shorts on though, it's cool.